Hello everyone. So in the previous video, I made a very minimal interaction, and I am trying to find a way somehow to connect the interaction system with the inventory that I'm about to make. Uh, Maybe not in this video, but I would like to make one very minimal for testing. Um So first of all, in the in the interaction system, um, in the interaction component, um, the previous video, I just uh, bind some events in characters capsule, and then I check if it's interactable, get the action tag that the items have, and for now I don't do anything, but probably um, I should check some things like if the tag is interact, then spawn sphere overlap actors. If it's not, don't do anything. But for now, it's whatever. So the first thing that I'm gonna do here in the interaction system is add the BPI action tag, and I will implement. Instead of pressing the debug key F, I will implement the interface, um, and this will be for my with my compatible with my own input system. And the other thing, I will give two variables. One is, or actually, yeah, one is um, an interactable interactable actor of type actor, and this will be an object reference because it's already in the world, and the gameplay tag, and I will name it interaction tag maybe. So the first thing is when I begin overlap, I set the interaction tag to be the action tag, and on end overlap I will set it to nothing. This will cause some problems, but for testing is um, okay for now. And the other thing is I will do matches tag, and I think this is tag 1 should be tag 2. Let me do match. If true, the tag has to be examined. False, tag 1 will include the parent tags while matching. Okay, I believe it's tag 2, so this will be um, a parent, I guess. Or actually, for now, I won't test anything. I will just uh, try to activate by the interface. And if the array element, meaning the actor, is interactable, I will set the interactable actor to be uh, the array element. And then I will set back to nothing. Okay, so now if I press um, okay, I can't press F because I delete, but the logic is I get the action tag, I press F, I do a sphere overlap actors, and then I looping to see which actor is interactable. If it's true, I I will set the this variable to be the actor, then I interact, and then I set back to nothing. And I'm doing it this way because the interact now lives inside the item base. So what is it? Here. So this will interact. If it's the player controller, if it's true, do something. I destroy the actor, but okay. Now I know that the inventory system will live on the controller. So I could say get player controller, and I also know that the what is it? My player controller has an interface of pass action tag and name. And in general, I just pass the action tag and the component's name to find which component. So I could say in the item base, what was it again? Pass action tag and name. So I could say pass action tag and name before destroying the actor. And the action tag is the action tag from the variables. And the component name, I will hard code this and say inventory. So I want this data to go to the inventory, which I don't have yet, but I will make um, for testing. So now, before I do anything, I create offline um, an input. So I have an input interact, and the key is F. Um, I add it to the mapping context. So the IEA interact is key F. And then I um, pass the input action to the input system. Now nothing will happen because I haven't put any relationship between what key and input action. So this will find nothing. But I can go to the input information, go to the data asset, and give the interact, and I created the input key.f. So now if I press, I will send the input tag to the player state. Now again, nothing will happen because I need to go to the tag translation and say that oops, not like that, the input.key.f has an action tag of, let's say, interact.activate, which I created before. And the component owner will be the player controller because I know that the interaction system lives in the player controller, and the name of component I can give interaction. I believe that I gave an, a component tag, I think. Tag, yes, interaction tag. So now if I press even try to activate by action tag, if I press F, get back, but now I can interact. So I can press F. Let's remove this breakpoint. Can press F. I interact with the actor. Now, just for testing, I will make another folder and say inventory system, which will be an empty for now component. But I would like to make one and see how we can pass data from the actor to the component without hard referencing everything. So BBC inventory, and I will open this, and also I will go to my controller and add BBC inventory. So now I have the inventory and I know that the inventory lives inside the controller. And just for testing, I will give the implement action tag, which is the try to activate by tag, and I'm gonna switch. The case will be inventory.add. So if the action tag is inventory.add, I will make a function and say add to inventory. For now, this won't do anything. Uh, Actually, I will give an input of quantity just for testing, because either way I will give an input of quantity, but just for testing I will give the quantity and I will uh, print it on my screen. So now I can say add to the inventory and it takes an input of quantity. Now I will go back to my controller, and in the interface that I have the pass action tag and name, I will add another function and say get actor and have an output of actor, um, actually interactable actor, and this will be a type of actor, object reference. And the category will be pass interacted pickup actor, just to have separate categories and be more readable. I don't need this, I need this, but in the controller now I have pass interact pickup actor, which I can do. I can take the interaction system and say get interactable actor and pass it in the return node. So now in the BBC inventory, I can say get owner, which I know the owner will be the player controller, and say get actor, get interactable, get actor. I should rename this, but okay. So inventory.add, I will get first the actor and then add. Why I'm doing this is because I will make another interface inside the inventory system. So interface, which oops, which will be PPI get interactable data, and this one will return some data from the item interactable actor data, and we'll have several outputs. So for now I don't need something. The only thing I know that for a fact that I'm going to um, I will need to get from the interactable actor will be the generic info, and this will be of type PDA generic from the previous videos. The other thing will be the quantity, and this will be an integer. From the spawning, I made element tags and rarity tags. So both of them will be gameplay tag. And I have them as variables inside the item base because and I and I don't have them in the generic info because the generic info is a primary data asset. Like I can't set any variables inside because it's static data. It's not for runtime purposes. So if I set an element tag inside the generic info, then all of my items will have this element tag, and I don't want this. So now I can implement the get interactable data in my item base, BPI get interactable data, and I will go to the inventory, and for now I will return the generic info. I don't have, okay, so the quantity, I will delete this and promote to variable and say quantity from drops. Then I will delete also this and promote this to variable and say rarity tag, okay. And delete this and promote this to variable. And um, I will go to the interactable actor data, quantity, rarity, and element. And this is mostly for sorting things out, the element and rarity. For example, you can have the exactly same weapon, um, let's say a sword. Um, the rarity is same, and the item tag will be the same, but maybe you have a different element. So the first sword is fire, but the second sword is like water. So you need to sort this in the inventory either because how are you gonna get the correct data after if the element or reality isn't the same? So I can do this, and then in the inventory I can say from the get actor data, and now I won't do anything, only the quantity to see if this works. So I will put a breakpoint here to see if this actually works, and these items have zero quantity. So oh wait, event graph, the PP item. Not, I didn't give a tag. If I play now, okay. So I hadn't gave any tags, but the action tag is inventory.add. So now I get the owner. The owner is the player controller, so I know that this interactable actor is the actor that I'm trying to interact. So I return this, and then from the target, if the actor implements the interface, it should go back and get the all the correct info. So it implements the interface, it get back. Now I have the rusty sword, the quantity is 0, okay, the element is nothing and nothing, the reality. And I say add to inventory. For now I won't do anything in this video, but this is how I'm gonna pass data from beginning from the controller, going to the player state, then going back to the controller, go to the interaction component system, and there from the interaction system pass the correct data in order to add the item to my inventory. And just for testing, in the spawn system, I believe I set the quantity randomly. So if I go to the sword, I press F, the action tag is inventory.add, get actor, the actor is BB Rusty Sword, get interactable actor data, and the quantity from drops is 1. So the quantity should print 1. Okay. Uh, I think that's it. One more thing before I finish the video is that the NPC will be, in my opinion, much easier because the interact inside the uh, NPC. So this ignore is for the spawn system. It's I hard coded, but for the NPC, if I give the interface that is interactable, then I can say interact and do something. And probably um, the dialogue component or system or some sort of widget for soap will be inside the enemy base. So I won't really do the rerouting pass data from the controller to actor and then from the actor pass data to the controller and then from the controller pass data to the inventory system and from there uh, add to the inventory. Just for one last time, after the I want to show you after the add. So I'm doing the add, I'm printing, then I'm going back, I'm destroying the actor, and then I go back to the interaction system. It's because it's destroyed, I end overlapping, and I set the interaction tag to none, and then I set the interactable actor to nothing. That's why I put there the actors. I mean, I'm setting the actor before the interact, and I set to nothing after the interact. Because it's getting destroyed, I don't need to have any more a reference to the specific actor. So yeah, um, and this is the core idea. So now um, if I look to my items, for example, the item base, if I look at my size map, I just have some, I get the reference and the data that I need from interfaces. So this when is getting destroyed, the garbage collector will collect. And if I go to my generic blueprints, if I go, for example, to my player controller, um, I have the interaction system, the targeting system. It's reasonable to live like that. And if I go to the inventory system, the only thing that I have is some interfaces that I get the data from the actor and the controller. So yeah, I don't hard referencing anywhere to get the actor. uh, I think that's all for now. Thanks for watching.